Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Brandon Munford. I'm a senior at Concordia University of Chicago, and I'm currently studying computer science and software engineering. And today we're going to be continuing our talk on software, in particular, software methodologies. So when we talk about how software gets built, we're really talking about the methodologies, the philosophies that shape how teams plan, build, test, and deliver products. Four of the most common are Waterfall, Agile, DevOps, and CI/CD. Each one impacts how fast a team can deliver products and how much that process is going to cost. First, we'll be covering Waterfall. Waterfall is the traditional model. Everything flows downward step by step. You finish requirements, then design, then coding, then testing, and then finally deployment. There's no overlap. You can't move forward until the previous stage is done. This provides a couple of strengths. It's great for projects with fixed requirements like banking systems or government software, and it's easy to track progress because everybody knows what stage you're in. However, it does come with some weaknesses. It is very slow to adapt, which means that if requirements do change mid-project, it is pretty costly to redo the work. And testing also happens late, so bugs discovered near the end of the process are typically expensive to fix. An example would be many aerospace contractors still use Waterfall because reliability and documentation matter more than speed. One misstep can cost millions, but that caution also means the updates can take months or even years. The impact on the cost is that it's higher long-term maintenance because of the late changes because they can get expensive. And the delivery speed is slower since work happens in sequence. Next, we'll be talking about Agile. Agile flipped the process by introducing short, iterative cycles called sprints. Instead of building everything at once, teams deliver small, working features quickly. They gather feedback and then they adjust. The strengths are its faster feedback and adaptation, early delivery of usable features, and it encourages collaboration and learning. The weaknesses, however, is that it requires strong team communication and can feel chaotic if goals aren't clearly defined. An example would be the Atlassian, the company behind Jira and Confluence. They use an Agile-inspired model they call Ship It Days. Every quarter, engineers stop their normal work to prototype new ideas. They test them fast and ship small innovations directly into production if they work. This rapid iteration keeps products moving continuously. The impact is that it's lower on waste and you only build what users need. And the delivery speed is much faster because small releases happen every few weeks. Next, we're going to be talking about DevOps. DevOps isn't a replacement for Agile, it's more like the next layer. It unites development and operation teams that used to work separately. The idea is to automate deployment, testing, and monitoring so that code can move from developer laptop to real users safely and continuously. This comes with strengths as well. There are fewer handoffs between teams, it's faster and more reliable deployments, and it's a continuous improvement mindset. The weaknesses, however, is that it requires strong automation tools and culture change and can be hard for large legacy organizations to adopt. An example would be Netflix. Netflix is known for its DevOps culture. Engineers own their code from build to deployment, using tools like Spinnaker to automate rollouts and Chaos Monkey to test resilience. This allows Netflix to push updates thousands of times per day without downtime. The impact is that it's high initial investment for the automation and the training, but lower failure and rollback costs. Plus, the delivery speed is extremely fast once systems are in place. Next is CI/CD, continuous integration and delivery. CI/CD is the technical implementation of DevOps principles. It means every code change is automatically tested, integrated, and deployed with minimal human input. The strength is that it detects bugs early, it keeps software always deployable, and it enables true continuous delivery. The weaknesses, however, is that it requires solid testing coverage and it needs infrastructure investment. An example would be Shopify. Shopify uses CI/CD pipelines that automatically test and deploy updates multiple times a day. This lets developers ship new features or bug fixes to millions of stores with confidence and minimal downtime. The impact on costs is that upfront setup costs, but long-term savings through reduced but there is long-term savings through reduced manual labor. The delivery speed is the highest out of all three because changes can go live in hours instead of weeks. So, a summary would be that in terms of flexibility, Waterfall is low, Agile is high, DevOps is really high, and CI/CD is the max. In terms of delivery speed, Waterfall is slow, Agile is fast, DevOps is very fast, and CI/CD is instant. And related to cost over time, Waterfall is high, and then it goes moderate for Agile, and then DevOps is lower after setup, and then CI/CD is lower per release. Thank you.